Hello everyone. This video I'm going to make very brief and very important video. This video is mainly precisely for people local to hear that know about the danger of this storm now. Currently the pressure on Hurricane Sally is 986 millibars. It is moving west-northwest at 7 miles per hour and winds are now Category 1 at 90 miles per hour. This radar tells the tale. This is an extremely potent storm and it is strengthening rapidly. If you are anywhere on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, even the very eastern coast of Louisiana, if you're in Mobile, Alabama, if you're in Gulfport, Mississippi, Mike Etter, my dearest friend in the world, called me a minute ago to wish us luck as we stayed here throughout this storm. This is a storm that all of us need to be concerned about in this general area. If you live on the coast, get your lawnmowers off the ground, get your furniture off the ground, stay inside, tape your windows up. This event will transpire over a couple of days. This will drop up to 15 to 18 inches of rain, and this one will pack a punch. Now some of the forecast models are forecasted to even still strengthen to a 2 or maybe even a Category 3. This is a dangerous situation at this point. There is a forecasted storm surge now in this area since it has shifted to the east. Basically, a landfall cannot be out of the question in the Mobile, Alabama area. I just released a Twitter message from one of the head meteorologists in the world, and he indicated that we cannot rule out the core of this storm making a landfall in the Mobile, Alabama area. It's a dangerous situation. We are going to ride this storm out here, myself, and we have 5 children. My oldest one is at the Air Force Academy, but my 4 youngest ones are here with my wife, Carla. We will ride out this storm here. We are taping windows. I encourage everyone to do the same, especially on coastal areas. Get your cars to higher ground and pay close attention to things that may take flight in wind that is outside. Again, we are going to stay through it. I've prepped the house and we are definitely getting ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this over to the Doppler radar. This is a serious situation, so I'm going to shift over to Doppler. This is the current Doppler radar. The purple, we are under a hurricane warning. This track is a little bit different than the track that I was just watching from the National Hurricane Center. The center of circulation has moved a little bit more to the east. There is an eye wall that has now formed. You can see now that the forecast for this is a Category 2, and some of the models even has it coming as a Category 3. So it's only 12:36 in the afternoon. Things will start going downhill sometime later this afternoon or this evening. Tonight will be a very, very tumultuous night, especially on the coast, and this will gradually hang off the coast for potentially a couple of days. I'll put this into motion to give you some time frame on this storm. And again, this is just a predictive model, so this is just current, okay? Now I'll go into the future. So you can see that this eye is becoming defined in the center. Earlier today, the western side of the storm was not very well developed, but it has rapidly intensified. Let's shoot into the future. Here's 2 o'clock. Here's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6:30. So it looks like if this is correct, around 6:30 p.m. tonight, it should go downhill here. The overnight hours will be very, very, very difficult if you're on the coast. Again, I'm staying and I am out in the Gulf of Mexico. Wish us the best. I will be out in it no matter what. We will be up surely for days with this, watching the house and so forth. Be very mindful of this storm anywhere from Pensacola, which is probably already feeling some effects. Apalachicola is probably already feeling some effects. But the meat of the storm, the brunt of this storm, is going to be from the eastern side of Louisiana through the coastal Mississippi, Dauphin Island, Alabama, obviously Mobile, Alabama, Baldwin County, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Pensacola. Don't forget about towns like Pascagoula, Ocean Springs, Pass Christian, and the list goes on. Prepare for this one. I'm in all due respect being very serious with this one. We haven't seen a storm like this come into the Mobile area since what? Frederick maybe in 79. Frederick was probably a little bit stronger, but don't count it out. Let me jump back to a couple models real quick. So again, this is a scary picture. look at the organization of the storm. It is an act of Mother Nature, and Sally is pissed off. Be really careful with this storm. Let me see if I can back up here. I'm not worried about the forecasted tracks at this point. You can see they've all shifted. Again, the center of circulation is the most dangerous part, or the right side, the northeastern quadrant of circulation, I'm sorry, I misspoke, is the most dangerous spot, and it is forecasted to come ashore right here, west end of Dauphin Island. If you have not left, get out. You cannot survive there. Get out. If you have not left, get out. I can't overstate that. Get out. Not playing a scare tactic here. I've grown up here. I haven't seen anything like it. I was 2 years old in 79, and I was in California at that time. I came here in the 80s, but I have not personally seen a storm on this type of rapid intensification in my lifetime, and I've been here, wow, since I was 9, 10 years old, and I'm 42. Here's a model here below that shows you that we have a high likelihood of a strong Category 2, and it's not far off from a Category 3, by the way. Not that that matters. What matters is the high tide in the morning, the heavy winds. Now we're going to be potentially having over 100-mile-an-hour winds. It's already tapped out at 90 and still strengthening. It's over very warm Gulf waters. Mike Etter in Gulfport, watch out, buddy. I know we've waited for storms like this our whole life, but I'm a little sketched out about this one. I even taped up our windows, and I'll show you that in a second, and I never tape windows. So keep your eyes on this one, guys. This one is definitely not something to play with. For the most part, all of you guys, thanks for your support. Please subscribe to our channel here. Thanks so much to Mike Etter, as always. Much love to you, bro. We've done this for a long time. You even called me a minute ago, and generally you text because you have kids and everything else, and we have busy lives. But for him to call me and say, bro, you got to be careful with this one, you know, that kind of hit home with me. So thank you very much, bro. Google Master in Trinidad and Tobago, thank you so much for your support. I know you've gotten in touch with me and worried at this point. Thank you very much, but we're going to stick it out. And we're going to see if we can put some videos together. If it starts getting really heavy tonight, I'll go downstairs, flip on some lights, and see if I can get some videos going. If I can't, then I'll try to get into the thick of it as soon as I can tomorrow and get my phone charging. So much love to you all. Click a like below, please. It would help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel. It would help us out a lot. And thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go downstairs and kind of end this video with some of the winds and how they've picked up. And just kind of part with that until maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, as I presume the first outer bands will make landfall here. It may be a little bit later because she's slowing down, so stay tuned for that. But thanks so much to everyone. Wish us luck, and we're here. All right, guys. All right, so this is our back door out into the canal and then the Gulf of Mexico and Mobile Bay that way. I never tape windows, and I made Carla, my wife, go to the store and get tape. These windows are storm windows, so they're well protected, but these aren't storm windows. I can't show the TV because the Weather Channel's on. They copyright that. But these storm windows are relatively safe. But these doors here are now taped up, as well as our doors upstairs. It's extremely windy out here now. Oh, dang. It is extremely windy out here now. Again, the skies have begun to darken. It's starting to, oh shoot, it's starting to pick up for sure. I lost this sighting a little while ago. We already had it moving around a little bit, but it flew off a little while ago. The tide is headed out, and I still have water in the yard. Generally, that bulkhead is 3 feet out of the water, and it's headed towards dead low tide at about, what, 7 or 8 p.m. tonight. But tomorrow morning is going to be a different story. Wish us luck, guys, and thanks so much for support. Get the comments going. What would you do? Would you stay? Would you leave? Where do you think landfall will be? I got a little bird in here. I'll see if you can see him. He's like, man, I need to sit in here. See him right in the middle? See the bird? Cool. What's up, buddy? Oh, shoot. See, it's just a matter of time until we lose this. This light will probably fly off. I have to watch out for that. But this storm is nothing to play with at this point. Stay safe. Keep your eyes on the weather. If you are on the west end of Dauphin Island or any coastal low-lying area that I mentioned, get out and get out now.